Welcome back to GateHouseSupplies.com. Today we're taking a look at the Genie GM3T 3-button universal Genie remote control. It really is a Genie universal remote. It works with all the Genie products, the 9-switch, the 12-switch, IntelliCode 1 and IntelliCode 2. It has 3 buttons. You can program each button to work for a different type system. It comes pre-programmed for IntelliCode 1. Simply press the button, the red LED will light up. Indicates you're all ready to go. You can set this straight to a IntelliCode system. In order to do that, simply locate the Learn button on your garage door opener. It might be under a light cover or on the back panel. It'll be right next to a red LED. Simply push that Learn button. The LED will blink. Push the button on your remote control and hold it. The LED will go solid on the opener. Release the button. Press it again 2 more times. The light will blink and go off. And that's it. You can go ahead and test it. It's programmed. It's ready to go. Now in order to use this for the IntelliCode 2 systems, take the desired button that you want to use, press it and hold it for approximately 10 seconds. After 10 seconds you'll see a small green LED light light up next to the red one. Once it does, release the button, press it again 2 more times, and now you're all set to program this button to the IntelliCode 2 system just exactly the same way we did the other one. Now this GM3T remote also, as I mentioned, works for the Genie 9 or 12 switch units. If you're going to be copying the code from an existing Genie 912 remote control, it's a dual function remote control. If you look at the switch on the right, if it's pushed down, you're going to be using this numbers on the bottom labeled 1 through 12. If it's pushed up, you're going to be using the numbers at the top from 1 through 9. Notice it skips these first 3 numbers. You're only using the ones that are numbered on the top. So that's a very confusing point. I wanted to clear that up before we move forward. Okay, in order to use this for a 12 switch system, if you have 12 switches inside your remote control or 12 switches on your receiver board, you'll take a note of the position of each of those 12 switches and you'll match the same sequence inside the new remote control. Making sure they're pushed fully up or down. There is a middle or neutral position. Make sure they're not in that. Take a look at the plate on the back of your remote control that came off and you'll see we're going to push button number C to put it in the 12 switch mode. So push button C, the LED will light inside and blink. Turn over the remote, push the button you want to use 2 times. It'll blink green, then it'll blink red, and it's all set. That'll work with the 12 switch unit. Same procedure for the 9 switch unit. If your existing remote has 9 switches or your receiver board has 9 switches, then you're going to take the remote control. You're going to turn the extra 3 switches, number 10, 11, and 12, to the middle position. That's the neutral position so that they have no effect. We're basically turning those off. Once we turn those off, make sure they're all in the center. Set the other 9 to match the same sequence on your existing remote or circuit board. And then take a look at the battery plate that we removed from this remote, and you'll see that for a 9 switch, if it's a tri switch with a plus, minus, negative, you'll use button B. If it's just a 2 position, you'll use button D. So in this case it's a 2 position, so we're going to push button D. The light's going to light up. Push the button on the remote that you want to program for that. Push it 2 times, and that's it. It's all programmed in. It'll work with your 9 switch unit. So that's it. It's the Genie GM3T. It's available at GateHouseSupplies.com. It truly is finally a Genie universal remote control that works with all of their systems, from the 9-switch, trinary, binary, 12-switch, IntelliCode 1 and IntelliCode 2. Thanks for checking us out at GateHouseSupplies.com.